What it do? What it do? What it do? Yo, I'm gonna give people a little bit of time to get in here before I get started. It really feels good to be back. Leather Helmets presents episode 18. Goat Talk is how we doing it tonight. I'm on my dolo again, the homie AC out celebrating with some friends. That's one of the downsides of recording on a Friday night, man. Sometimes people got things they got to do. They got to go out and live their life, got to go out and have a good time. But after a nice little break, we took some time off, and we right back to it. So cheers to everybody that is going to slide through the night and hang out with us. Goat Talk is live, episode 18. Leather Helmets present. We here. Ooh, on that Japanese whiskey tonight too. But how y'all feeling? What's good, Rich? Good to see you, my brother. Always sliding through. That boy having a monster of a season. Before we get into the show tonight, I talked about the giveaway. The Love at War clothing company. I did get the shirt in. This is the one that we're giving away here. I think this is kind of fly. It's red there. You know what I'm saying? Long sleeve. This joint is nice. Fabric is nice. It's that time of year too, man. Like hoodie season. This right here is perfect for that. And as you can see, like I said, I got it in hand. Fabric is nice. See the logo right there, Love at War. You can visit them on Instagram at Love at War _ BHS giveaway. Again, like we want to get up to 100 additional followers to the site. We'll run it. We'll run it as long as we see fit. Once we get that, we'll do the random drawing, and I'll be giving away, sending that hoodie to, one lucky follower. When we do the drawing, we'll do the drawing here live on one of the shows. I think that'll be fun, man. I don't know if everyone got to see it, but real nice, real nice hoodie here. As you can see. Got the logo, looking fresh. Red with the black. I already told him, I said, I need this color combo. I'm gonna purchase myself one. And I also want a navy blue one. So I'm gonna grab up two of those joints, you know what I mean? So you might see me rocking on one of the shows very soon. You might see me wearing one of those shirts, you know what I mean? I like my hoodies, it's hoodie season, so we got to be live. And what am I doing here? Let me get that out of here. We back, baby. Like I said, we took a break. One of the things that happened with us taking a break was, I had picked up some extra time at work. Holiday season. Got to stack this bread to supplement the money being put out to celebrate these holidays. I'm not like the biggest holiday guy. If it's like a money grab to me, but got children, so you gotta be cognizant of that, and not suck the joy out of the holiday season for them. And then I went away. I took the family away to celebrate my youngest son's birthday. We went to Virginia to Busch Gardens. They decorate the whole park like Christmas. They got lights everywhere. It turns into what's called Christmas Town. So that was a good time, and that was a whole 2 weeks. So here we are. We're back live, and we are ready to have a great show tonight. We do have a guest joining, so we're gonna get him in here and chop it up. I think the guest that's joining tonight is gonna be very fun, animated. So we'll see how that goes. And let's get into a little bit of the show, man. So over at Leather Helmets, man, we are nearing the playoffs. in our league here. So we're sitting in week 16. A lot of games have already been played. I took another loss to undisputed in this matchup. So that was not surprising. But you got a lot of teams that are in the mix over here in leather helmets, and I'm gonna do a little bit of standings. Take a look at the standings here with you guys, and we'll kind of map out what's going on, kind of look at some scenarios and who can get in, who can't, and kind of try to figure out who needs what to happen for them to get in here. NFC is hell, man. Because over here in NFC, man, you got it's still by conference. It's separated by conference here. Over in NFC, man, you got all the way down to the 6th seed is 11-win teams. So, here I'm at the 7th seed. I got 9 wins. 9-6. I just took another loss. Seahawks at the top of the division, 13-1. Vikings coming at 12-3. Seahawks is Drex. Vikings is Snow at 12-3. Lions, Roger, 11-3. Falcons, JaVale, NFC champion from last year. He's 11-3. Cooley's 11-4. And undisputed in his Bucks are 11-4. Then I come in at 9-6. Panthers at 8-6, Cardinals at 8-6, Eagles at 8-7. Now, Eagles already played. They beat the Browns. Cardinals, Panthers have not yet played yet. If the Cardinals win to become 9-6, they will jump me because they do have the tiebreaker because he beat me head to head. So, and that's NFC is hell right now. You got some of the teams over there that anything can happen. It's pretty much undecided over there. You come over to the AFC side of things. You got the homie Rich who's in the chat. You got Roger, year 1 champion, the Bengals. You got Slopping his Bills, 10-5. You got Messi, defending champion, and his Chiefs, 9-5. Ravens, 7-7. Titans, 7-8. They will get in because they'll win their division. 7-8 is top of that division. And then the Pats, 6-8. Broncos, 6-8. Browns are now 6-9. They just took another loss. So as you see, like at the bottom there, you will have teams getting the playoffs over there that have losing records. The AFC is poopy, to say the least. But I do think, once these playoffs get started, the top teams over there in the AFC can go toe-to-toe with any teams. Yeah, I said Greg, didn't I? Or did I say Roger? I always mix them two up for some reason. I don't know why that happens like that, Smitty. But Greg is the Bengals. He's the year 1 champion over here. Year 1 was that season 26 champion or season 27 champion because Mr. was 28. Yeah, what's goody, Frost? Good to have you in the building, man. See, what we was talking about was these playoffs and how beastly the NFC is. But I was saying that even with the AFC records being so porous, when it comes to playoffs, the teams at the top of that in the AFC can go toe-to-toe with the teams at the top of the NFC. So, one of those cream rises to the top type of situation. So the playoffs is going to be great. The playoffs are always great in leather helmets, and you'll be able to see some of the games live on at Leather Helmets TV on Twitch. We obviously are going to be calling some of those games. Hopefully I can get my homie AC back in the booth because he calls games as well. I'm gonna have to put you on a jumbotron with that one, Boz, because that AFC South, man, is dookie. I mean, now I'm gonna go look at it from a division standpoint, and you got the homie Dre at 7-8 with the Titans leading that division. The second place team, the Jaguars, are 5-10. The Colts are 4-10. The Texans are 3-11. These guys are running around here with the Jaguars with a negative 7-point differential. It's just porous, man. Like these guys get shellacked every game, but I love them. They come in, they rock their games. Win, lose, or draw, they get in there. Yeah, 7-8 is the 4th seed over there in the NFC. here we are, dying to get and Frost. Frost, what was that, your third win this year that you picked up over the Jags just now? So that wasn't. I mean, that was a good win for you. And I know the one thing I like about this time of the season in the league, you kind of start seeing guys start to put out their trade blocks and start to pack it up and get ready for the offseason. And I'm hearing a lot of talk about this Justin Fields, man. Justin Fields may be on the move from Chicago. We're gonna keep an eye on that, man. Is Justin Fields leaving Chicago? We will see. To be determined on that one. Seems like you're kind of getting a little hang of him right now, but we will see. So the next playoff predictions. I like to communicate and I like to interact with you guys in the chat. Playoff predictions. Who do you guys see coming out of the AFC? Who do you guys see coming out of the NFC? I'm going to give you my picks, and I'll tell you why I am picking these guys to, emerge as emerge for the final battle, which would be the Super Bowl. The top two teams are coming out of each side, and the reason why I'm going that way. And if you remember, we did our because we've been going for 2 weeks. So it probably was about an episode ago. I picked two people to meet in the bowl. And we'll see if it's kind of similar to the people that I picked at that point now, as far as to be in the bowl. I'm hoping I get in the playoffs. I'm sitting right there on the cusp. Cooley has the lead, division lead. I do have one win over him. And my last 2 games of the season are division games. I have the Giants, and then I finished the season off with Cooley in those Commanders. So if I can get Cooley to take a loss somewhere in there, I could jump him with winning that last game of the season, because I'm not going to lose the Quasi. You hear that? I'm saying that right now. I'm not going to lose the Quasi. So it'll set up a week 18 winner takes all type of situation, because he's already won for this week. All right, so I gave you guys some times. I got Rich and his Jets going against the Seahawks is his pick here. Frost thinks Snow gets back in there to battle year 1, season 27 champion Greg. Bosch thinks the Chiefs go back to defend their title against those Seahawks. I love those picks. Those are guys that, again, having great seasons, can easily jump in there. Hold on, sorry, I'm typing at the same time. Get my guess all squared away. Chiefs going back with Seahawks, and the dark horse is the Falcons, is what Bosch says here. I am going for my picks here. I like Drex. I've liked Drex since preseason, and I'm still on that Drex bandwagon. And I think we're going to see Drex versus the big bum Slop. He'll get his chance in the Super Bowl. Let him know I picked him to go to the bowl. I didn't pick him to win the bowl. I picked him to go to the bowl. So that means he's going to lose first round. That means he's going to lose first round. So the pressure's on him to get out here and get it done, because if not, I'm going to laugh like we always do. All that talk about winning in the regular season, all that stuff. Like, I don't care unless I'm in that playoff and unless I'm in there, competing. I don't want to just make the playoffs just to make it every year. I want to get in there. I want to compete. I want to win games. I want to be a contender when I get into the playoffs. But the Drex is playing at it. Like, if I can avoid him or undisputed in the playoffs, I feel like I can beat everybody else. If somebody else can do me a favor and knock those guys off, I appreciate it. So we'll leave that at that. So I want to talk NFL, but I want to talk NFL with my guy, especially coming off this last weekend and what happened. This is where me and AC normally get into our NFL power rankings. Then we get into the bet that segment, but I'm gonna do that with our guests, and I'm gonna go ahead and post the name of our guest segment here down at the bottom there, and I know y'all know who this guest is just by that tagline. He's famous. He got a YouTube show that's way bigger than our show and what we doing over here. And without further ado, it's your boy.
Yo, what's up?
What's going on, man? I can't. Oh, I ain't even got my headphones in. I'm tripping. You know what? I'm gonna turn you on the speakers here, so you're gonna be coming through my speakers because this is show prep, man. This is stuff that you do. Sorry, guys. Go ahead.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. This is show prep. This is stuff that's normally taken care of, man. A 2-week break got me lunching, man. What's good though, man? Big Smitty in the building. How you feeling, brother?
All bad. I stink.
I saw. I wouldn't jump right into that. Before I get into that, my brother, you know what I'm saying? Cheers to you.
I ain't got that drink. Hold on. I got something like a little
body armor. Bring it in there. Representing. But yeah, man, what's going on over there, man? Reggie and them boys, man.
Oh man, Reggie don't want me to succeed, man.
Right.
Reggie,
I was watching a little bit of it, man, and it just went off the hinges, man. I was just like, my boy in the struggle mode right now.
Listen, it's the struggle bus. We the struggle Browns right now, man. We can't buy one. After I put the beats on you, it's just like everything. It didn't win.
Don't try to throw that in there like that, man. Don't try to slide that little win in there, you know what I'm saying, after these last two performances.
Hey, man. Listen, everybody, you know what I mean? Listen, it's free wins over here. You play me right now.
So your last 2 games, you had the command. You last 3 games were NFC East opponents. I'm seeing here, man. So it was me. Then was it any teams in between that, or it was 3 straight NFC East opponents?
I think I played.
It was Greg. Roger in the middle.
No, I played
Greg in the middle of that. Sorry, I get them mixed up all the time.
Yeah, he beat the brakes off me too. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing.
Yeah, man. It's sad times down there in Cleveland, man. Doodoo Browns.
Oh yeah, man.
Doodoo Browns.
Doodoo Browns, man. Doodoo Browns.
I mean, or is the Deshaun Watson era over?
Oh, it's over. It's over. It's over.
Out of there.
He's gone. You know what I mean? He going to jail where he should be. That man's out of here.
So you guys hear it here, man. Deshaun Watson will be available this offseason. You heard it from
Myles Garrett gone too.
Who is it?
Myles Garrett gone too.
Oh! I mean, I'm at to holler at you because he already supposed to be a Cowboy. Your luck might be different if you didn't, renege on that one.
I think he put voodoo on me.
I did. Something. You know what I'm saying? I got the doll around here somewhere. I don't know where it is. But,
I believe it.
So you know how we do on the show, man. Since I got you here, let's talk NFL. I know how well your team is playing.
because listen, we play in the AFC South.
Okay.
So of course we gonna win games. We play the Colts twice a year, the Jags, and the Texans. So we got easy wins. But you seen what we did when we played the Eagles. They crushed us.
So pretty much Dre is real life Jags owner.
Yeah.
They got AJ Brown got that boy fired this weekend. That was hilarious, man.
Right. Nah, he had to go though, bro.
I felt like I thought he would go well before this, you know what I'm saying, just losing AJ Brown and some of the moves that were made, just nothing really ever panned out for you guys. And I guess with him leaving, I'm guessing this is Tannehill's last year, obviously.
I want Tannehill gone, man. He choked in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He
I
got
mean,
to
I would
go.
think this would be his last year. I would hope it would be his last year. I mean, you got the young kid. You got to see what you got in that guy.
Malik?
Sometimes, huh?
Malik?
Yeah. I mean, are you a Malik guy? Are you
He kind of shaky. I mean, he a rookie, but he's
Yeah.
he's shaky too. Like, I don't trust him.
I
I'd
do like
rather
what I've seen out of Traylon Burks. I kind of liked him in the off and lead in the build up to the season. He can't stay healthy for that right now. It's his rookie year. He's getting banged up a little bit, but when he's out there, he's
he
shown. He's shown.
no Traylon Burks is good. I
Yeah.
like him. We should have never got rid of AJ, but I do like him
Yeah.
because, like you said, he do show up, but he don't like you can't depend on no rookie to be your best receiver not this early, and especially he's not no speed power receiver.
Right. He's a big
Uh,
time possession guy. I put that up there for you to see. You see it. I'm glad you read. I see you reading.
yeah, I see it. What I mean? Hey,
He's a
I
coach.
hope
That's a
I
coach.
hope
That's a
hey
coach guy.
Baj, I hope Matt Ryan stay.
So we talk about Matt Ryan. Since we in this AFC South, let's talk about last weekend. Did every team in the AFC South lose by 30 last weekend?
Who lost? Oh,
We scored 33 in the fourth. The Jags got obliterated by the Lions. Eagles put the paws on
yeah,
y'all.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
we
That's a
we
trash
don't.
division. So
In
it's
Madden,
safe,
in Madden, in real life, it's a trash division.
it's safe to say none of those guys will be in your top five. What we gonna do? Top five for NFL Power Rankings? Let's do top five. We're not gonna do a whole top 10. I'm gonna give you some time to think about it too. While I go ahead and kind of like stall for you here a little bit. But we're gonna do top five for NFL Power Rankings, and then give a little reasons as to why you like these guys as your top guys. For me, I'm going number one, Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, obviously for obvious reasons. Number two, how about them Cowboys? The faces, man. You don't need to do all that, man.
Man,
Number
listen.
three, I'm going Buffalo Bills. Number four, I'm going Cincinnati Bengals. Number five, I go Kansas City Chiefs. And the reason before last week, I would have had the last two flipped around, but Kansas City just beat, Cincinnati just beat Kansas City for the third straight time. Burrow's 3-0 against Mahomes
He
teams.
3-0 against us too.
That boy balling. I got him on fantasy. No, Vikings are not top five because they're a home underdog to the Lions. And we beat the brakes off them boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, for
Yeah,
real.
Vikings are pretenders.
They should have lost this past weekend. You know what I'm saying? But that's my top five. I got Eagles number one for obvious reasons. They're a one-loss team. They've blown out so many different opponents. I can't wait to I can't. That game is on Christmas, Cowboys Eagles, and it's going to break records for viewership because
that's gonna be a good game.
that's going to be a
That's gonna
very
be a
good game. Dak's back. Our defense is playing hella crazy. We've had a few unfortunate injuries on our defense, and I'm hoping that I want to see what it looks like this past weekend. This
Anthony
upcoming
Brown got
weekend,
hurt, right?
we have James Washington coming to our receiving core. I don't know if I don't even.
Yeah, I know
think
James White. He's from Pittsburgh.
yeah, I think Cass forgot that we had him. You know, I mean, he's been on IR. He's coming back. He's slated to start this weekend, so I'm excited for that. I have like I said, Cowboys at 2 because the defense is number one defense in the league. Number 3, I had the Buffalo Bills because they play great defense. I'm not really like a Josh Allen guy. I feel like he hurts the team a lot, and then he has his heroics to bring the team back. Sometimes those heroics don't come through,
Right.
and you wind up costing the team. Bengals are the Bengals. Their offense is top 5. They got 2 number ones at receivers. Mixon's crazy. Samaje Perine won me money in DraftKings the past 2 weeks. And then
He's been killing lately.
facts, bro. And then you have the Chiefs who have Mahomes. So when you got a Mahomes, it's kind of like Credible Hulk. We got a Mahomes, you know what I'm saying? So they'll always be around. What do you have for your top 5, brother?
I would probably go Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
I would go Eagles, Bengals, Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys.
Is that in order or no particular order?
Now
You
that's
got the
in order.
Cowboys. That's the order?
Yeah.
Cowboys at 5. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I respect it.
Listen. Until y'all show me something like, I don't even think y'all gonna beat us. I'm gonna be keeping real with you, and we stink.
And why is it? Because you guys run the ball. We're not that great. We're not that great against the run.
Yeah, that's why I don't think y'all gonna beat us.
That's one of the things I worry about too. Playing the Eagles is they're like one. I think they're either number 1 or top 3 in rushing because you got a running quarterback. You got Miles Sanders, who's a slept on back. It's funny because I've drafted Miles Sanders in fantasy for like the last 3 seasons, and he's fucking been hurt. And this year he's having like a good year. But then you got Miles Sanders, you got AJ Brown scoring hella touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
So the run game is what kind of like is the like the glue for this team. Like everybody sees the passing numbers that Hurts putting up, but they run that rock. I don't know if you saw that clip going around when they were throwing your linemen around.
Oh yeah. It's a bunch of clips. Listen, AJ Brown did an out and up, and Christian Fulton got hurt. He ran into him and got hurt.
I saw it. It was a pass interference and everything.
Yeah, I mean, Fulton was in his way. He ran into him
because he was done.
Yeah, he was done.
AJ Brown is a monster, dog. Like y'all gave him away for a bucket of KFC chicken.
Listen, yeah, we did, but I mean, I gotta see how Burt produces. You know what I mean? Like, not saying he gonna be AJ, but
I mean, you got something with him. You definitely got something with him. I mean, just the little flashes that he's shown. He's a big body wide receiver. He's gonna go up and get it. He's everything that AJ Brown is. You know, you just somebody got to get.
It makes no sense though. It makes like the thing that kind of ticks me off with that is like we had no reason to trade him. Like, yeah, he wanted money. Like you see with over the summer, Deebo Samuel said he was not playing for the 49ers no more.
Right.
And you think they traded him? They said no, you ain't going nowhere.
Go sit down, go ahead, you know what I mean, take a breather. Yeah. Come sign his contract.
Yeah, like you who do you think you are? You just gonna make demands. Like, no, you gonna come to camp and practice. Yeah, he did that. Yeah. But no, I mean, we gotta be the fake Patriots. That's our problem, man, is we want to be the Patriots so bad, but we don't got Tom Brady.
Vrabel.
But no, our GM was from New England though. That's where he got his start
there now. That Patriot way got him out of there. He showed him the way to the door.
Oh yeah, our owner wasn't playing. She was like, "Nah, he got to go now." Like she did an interview and everything. She was like, "Listen, we wish him the best, but you know we don't like because like, bruh, like don't get me started, man. I can go forever."
Let's talk about that saying. We wish you the best. Do you ever really wish him the best? It's just the politically correct thing to say. Like
probably not.
I don't wish you the best. Get the fuck out of my building. You know.
We was happy he was gone. Like I ain't even gonna lie, he had to go.
Yeah, that's hilarious, man.
You draft Caleb Farley. You heard it on the draft profile. He hasn't played since 2019. You don't draft no corner with back injuries. He had back injuries. He already tore his ACL.
Mm-hmm.
The man come in the NFL. He didn't play his first year. Second year tore his ACL. This is third year. He got back surgery. Again,
they playing Madden though. They might be playing. He might look at the Madden ratings.
That's why I got his ass out of there. Looking at Madden ratings. Draft Isaiah Wilson out of Georgia.
That was crazy.
Played one game for us.
That was crazy. It's crazy because like I think about my frustrations with my franchise and how I'll be like hating on Jerry Jones and stuff like that. But then when you roll off some of the things you guys go through over there, I'm a little bit spoiled. But then again, you guys have the wins and stuff to go with the you got the success though. Like I don't have the success. I got the players. I got the like our roster looks great. But then you guys have the playoff success. You won games in the playoffs and stuff like that with bad decision making from your GMs. Like it's like
we did it once though. Like we had that AFC title run. That was once. Then we lost to Lamar the next year, and then last year we lost to Joe. And Ryan Tannehill threw 3 interceptions. Like
y'all sacked this ball like 100 times and still lost.
How do you sack somebody 9 times and you still lose the game?
It's fascinating to me, man, because like these guys, man, I always talk about the GMs thinking they're so much smarter than everybody else, and they're playing like a game of chess, and it's just a bad game of chess to me. Like, just AJ Brown's the guy you keep, man. You don't let a guy like that go. He's a football player. You want I'm surprised if a guy like Vrabel didn't fight harder for a guy like AJ Brown. I feel like a guy like AJ Brown is a Vrabel kind of guy.
Listen, to this day, listen, if you gave AJ Brown some truth serum, he would tell you he want to be in Tennessee, even though he's doing good in New England. I mean, not New England, but Philly. He would probably like, nah, I like Tennessee. Like he didn't want to leave. It was just
I don't know if he. I mean, I think he enjoying catching balls. Pause. I think he enjoying catching passes from Jalen Hurts versus.
I get that, but what I'm saying is he didn't really force his way out like some people will try to.
That was a lie. They always do that bullshit. He ain't forced his way out.
He ain't want to leave. Like
the franchise, from outside looking in, it felt like the franchise chose Tannehill over AJ Brown.
Oh, we did. Like first, I'll go back to when you say your team got my team got to success. Like if you switch divisions, you put us in y'all division, you put y'all in our division, y'all would have a great record every single year, and we wouldn't have a great record. Like if I'm being for real, like you got to realize like our division is super trash. Like both AFC South and the NFC South, like we are trash. But people they think we good because we wanted the title.
You got 6 games against bums every year, yeah.
Right. Like when Andrew Luck, listen, I was doing jumping jacks when Andrew Luck retired. That man was like not 12-0 versus us. He never lost.
That's crazy.
And we get Deshaun out of there? Like, come on, man.
So I'm over here looking at the NFL standings on ESPN, and I was going down the standings chart, and there's 2 teams that got like an E next to them. And I looked at the legend to see what the E stand for, and it says eliminated from playoff contention. One is the Houston Texans, and the other is the Chicago Bears. Just 2. And the funny thing about the Chicago Bears, I'm gonna take this hoodie off. It's hot. The funny thing about the Chicago Bears is they have been in a lot of good games. You know what I mean? I got my boy Frost in the chat. He can speak to it. Like they've been in some games that like they should have won. You know, they balled against us. And Bob just talking about how, you know, he wants you to take a break on the AFC South there a little bit. You know, he's a Colts fan. But I'm looking at it's funny to see those E's next to these guys, and we still got a lot of season left. That's just terrible, man. Just two teams that are going in just the wrong direction here. 1-10. They got a tie. Who did they tie? Who did the Colts? Baj. Yeah, Baj. You tied with the Texans.
Yeah, it was. Wasn't it like week 1?
Early. It was early in the season.
Yeah.
20-20 or something like that.
See?
Ugh, that's terrible. Davis Mills and them boys. Yeah, not great. So I mean, we went through our power rankings. I'm excited, man. We got these Texans this week. I am worried. Believe it or not. We'll talk a little bit more about that. In the bet that segment. I am worried about this game. Pretty big spread in that game. Let's look at it here. I'm actually gonna pull that game up. Yeah, so it's not a big spread here. Let's see here. I think it's like 8.5 or something. Oh no, sorry, 17.5. It's one up. So it's a 17.5 point spread for the Texans and Cowboys game.
Y'all should beat the brakes off them, man.
Listen. I was at work. I got like 2 Cowboys fans that work with me and 1 Giants fan. And I was like, yo, I'm worried about this game. And the dude was like, I'm worried about this game too. And I'm like, I'm glad somebody else thinks, because it's like, yo, every time the Cowboys are rolling, and I can hear Stephen A. Smith in the back of my head, accident waiting to happen. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it always happens. It always happens. And I think this is a time where Dak has to really like take control. Like Dak needs like a vintage 330, 3 touchdowns, no picks, might scoot for 65 or something like that. He needs one of those kind of games. Like, I know it's the Texans, but I need you to really put your stamp on this game, Dak. That's wrong. Because I mean, the defense is the defense. But this is a game where I feel like he has to really, really step up. With that being said, that isn't one of the teams I'm picking on my bet that this week. I wouldn't take the Cowboys minus 17.5 on this one.
I would. They y'all should beat the brakes off them. Listen, if Cleveland can beat them like that,
y'all have Brissett. Brissett's that guy.
They didn't. No, Deshaun started.
Oh, Deshaun. Yeah, oh, yeah, that was crazy. That was last weekend. Yeah, that was crazy. Y'all didn't have an offensive touchdown.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all, is it in Dallas or is it in Houston?
This game is in Houston. I mean, it's kind of the same thing. It's in Texas, so
yeah, but still.
Yeah, so it's in Dallas.
Oh, y'all got it. They call him Micah Parsons. What they call him? Damn, they was getting on him about that tweet he put out.
Yeah, he was tripping.
They called him Pastors Limbar.
He threw his MAGA hat on quickly with that one.
Bruh, they had so many memes of him. They had so many memes and nicknames of him. Quick, he posted like 5 tweets out of that trying to explain himself. Like, I ain't mean it like that.
So I said, like, my son came home. It was the day before Brittany Griner got released. My son came home. He was all excited. He was like, Dad, at lunch, I traded my tasty cake for a chip. So I was like, damn, was it like a bag of chips or like one chip? And he was like, it was one chip. I said, so you gave away your tasty cake, which is a crimpet, 2 of them joints with the icing on them, delicious. You gave away 2 crimpets for 1 chip? He's like, yeah, the chip was delicious. So it's a terrible trade, man. You lost that deal. you got finessed in that deal. And I was like that's the worst trade I've ever heard of. And then here we are, we go get Brittany Griner for the merchant of death. I'm like, it just don't add up.
Bruh, I'm like, I said,
Biden said, oh, you thought you saw the worst deal ever? I got you. Hold my beer.
Ooh, they said you got somebody for a basketball player. I mean, listen, I'm happy she home, but it's like we didn't really think this one out. We just was like, you know what? The pressure.
Yo, it is so funny to me because I'm happy that
she
this
home.
lady gets to come home and stuff like that. But I feel like you kind of like deserve what you get. You know what I'm saying? Like, you over in this wild place, number one, and then you like got weed on you. You know what I'm saying? You know they don't fuck with us. And then you got weed on you. I feel like you got to eat that at that point. You know what I'm saying?
But I get that, but it got to a point. It's excessive. Like,
I mean, of course it is. It's excessive to us because we going by our standards over here.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Over there, it's a different ball game. You know what I'm saying? And then they don't fuck with us, so they're gonna use that against us. We got a high profile month. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna parlay that into getting the wild ball back. You know, like come on, like
Hey, the merchant of death, but we got Brittany Griner back.
yeah, we got Brittany Griner back. You're not even in the league no more. You know what I'm saying? Like you was over there playing in China.
Yeah, for
Like
her salary. Hell, some of
yo,
us make more than what she make playing basketball, and it's like,
yo, it was a bad deal. You know what I'm saying? That was the finesse of like the trade committee would have turned that down.
oh yeah, especially Bosch.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all ever wonder why y'all trades don't go through? That man be in there like he don't play.
Yo, I'm telling you, Baj is not accepting that grinder for the Merchant of Death. He is not accepting. This dude's name is the Merchant of Death.
And we got listen.
And we
That's like
got back
that
Brittany
reminds
Griner.
me of our trade back in the day when you finesse me.
You got
Yeah.
me back, dog. Like, it don't matter. Like, you got me back.
I get my licks back, but still, I ain't gonna never forget that.
You was new, man. It was like
Right, and,
saying a new
And
dude to the
Biden
yard.
is new to being the president, and you see what happened. You can't take advantage of people when they first get into a spot.
Yo, that boy was looking for some good press. That's what he was looking for. Cause
Man,
golly.
that's what. Listen. I'm not no Trump. I'm not like a Republican, nor if I'm like a real Democrat or anything. But
That was crazy.
Biden gotta go.
We
He
down bad on that deal. I can tell you that much, man. That was
he
not a great deal.
that man gotta go. He gonna keep using student loan. He gonna keep pushing student loans back.
But this is not a political podcast, but it's just funny, man. Dude be up there just sleep at the podium.
Falling, riding a bicycle. Like, look at people. They be laughing at us. I know they laughing at us. They be like, did this motherfucker just fall?
He doze off.
Like, come on, man. Like, nah.
Yo, that shit is crazy, man. But yeah, that was a bad deal, man. It wasn't a great deal. I'm just saying, man, that was not a good deal. Like, oh man, that was funny though, man.
I'm telling you, man.
So, you know, we do our little I got you on here, man. We do our bet that segment, man. And I want to know, do you have any games that you're looking at this week? Again, guys, I like to put this disclaimer out before we do our bet that segment. Don't bet your mortgage on the picks that we give you because we are not responsible for the results unless you win. If you win, my Cash App, holler at me. I DM that to you. Send me a couple of dollars. I'm not really looking for like a lot. Just bless the kid. You know what I'm saying? So if if you stake that mortgage on it and you hit big, 100 grand, you know, just slide me like 200. You know what I'm saying? That's all I need. You know, something to get a little sneak with or something. But I ain't looking for much. But again, we are not responsible for the outcomes of your picks. And we are not professionals. So
I'm trying to
that
think.
part.
Okay.
So I'll give you some time to take a look. I'm going to get into my picks for the week. And I think my locks for the week are Seattle over Carolina. That spread is. I'm going to give you the spread here in a second. I didn't have that all lined up. I just had my picks. So the spread for that game, where is it at? I'm tripping. The spread for that game is 3.5 for Seahawks. I think the Seahawks cover that 3.5 as the favorite. And like I said, we do two picks, sorry. And my second pick for the week is going to be Pittsburgh over Baltimore this weekend. For some reason, I just feel like Mike Tomlin always wins. And then they have the backup quarterback. They are -2. They're a favorite -2 over the Baltimore Ravens this week. Defensive battle. I think they make enough plays to win that game. So my picks for the week are the Steelers and the Seahawks.
All right. I got the Chargers over the Dolphins.
Okay, so that spread is the Dolphins are favored at 3. So Chargers plus 3.5. You like the Chargers to win that? Okay.
And I got
I mean, he was all over Dallas. Lamar is not playing Drex.
Listen, give me that Patriots. Give me that Patriots over the Cardinals.
Ooh. You notice I didn't talk about Hard Knocks this week because it's just sad. I watch Hard Knocks and I feel bad for the I feel bad for the what the hell are you coming up for? I feel bad for the Cardinals because Hard Knocks is just sad. So the Patriots are favored at it's pretty much a pick 'em because they're favored at 1.5. That's a good game.
Yeah, I got that one. I got them
so Patriots over Cardinals, and the other one was the
Dolphins. Chargers
over the Dolphins.
Right.
So Smitty's picks are Chargers over Dolphins, Cardinals, Patriots over Cardinals. Mine are the Steelers over the Ravens and the Seahawks over Carolina. Good picks. But it scares me is Darnold is playing pretty good. He's actually getting DJ Moore the ball. So
yeah,
it's like you got a DJ Moore, you fucking use him. You know what I'm saying?
That was crazy what Baker did. I give him his props, man. He made a good throw. He still stinks, but
the comeback on Thursday.
Yeah, he played the Raiders. They want to hype that up.
Stinker Mayfield. That boy stinks, man. So, I mean, what's your plans this off season, man? Because you're already fishing right now, and the season's over for you.
All right, I got to get rid of Watson.
Okay.
And Myles Garrett is gone. He's probably gonna go to either I don't know. Like he might really go to Chicago. So, but Watson gotta go. I just gotta get back to yeah, Drex is right. Smitty does stink, but I did put the pause on you. Like, don't get it. Don't think shit sweet over here. Still, I still put the pause on you. So, you know what I mean? Like,
I stink. That's not getting you no clout in here. I stink.
No, I'm not talking about you. Oh. I'm talking about the man with the Pikachu hat on.
Oh, you smacked him?
Oh, gave him the beats. Gave him the.
You better not send him this. He's talking about DM him. You better not send him to Seattle.
Nah, he ain't going to Seattle. Unless he give me something that I really need. He ain't going to Seattle.
So you Wooling over there in that secondary? Tyreek, Denzel Ward, Newsome.
Listen. Like I said, we'll talk. You know what I mean? But Garrett, he's out of there. I just gotta. Yeah, the Beats by Dre. He got the Beats by Dre. I gotta get back to my grind, man. Like, I gotta really start focusing on the game like I used to. Like,
yeah.
I talk a good game, but I don't really be playing the game like I probably should.
I don't think none of the OGs really like lock in like they supposed to. Like, like literally, like I used to sit on the game with Messi and freaking like play head to head, practicing plays. You know what I'm saying? Like, or not even just Messi, like other users where I'm playing head to head. As toxic as it is, it teaches you what everybody's doing because that's where everybody get their shit from, head to head. So head to head, MUT, that's where those guys get their stuff from. So getting in there, playing that stuff, finding the counters for that, and it takes time. We just don't have that time to really lab like we supposed to. I've labbed a lot more. That's why I'm better than you. I've labbed a lot more. Just you don't need to worry about that,
sir. Didn't I just you know what, fuck it, you know what, man, listen,
you in the what's the records?
It don't matter. What's me and your record? You know, I didn't let this go on for too long, man. We gonna cut
What you let go on? Let's talk about it.
every time I see you on the Saint Boys this, the Saint Boys that. I broke up. He don't want to join the Saint Boys, man.
We talking Sanction Boys now, guys. We talking Sanction. You notice the Sanction Boys died out. He think that I'm running a narrative that the Sanction Boys died after I chopped him up on AC's broadcast.
Listen. After that game, didn't I give you the beats?
The beatdown.
I gave you the beats.
I don't remember that. Nobody remembers that.
Oh, nobody remembers that. So I beat him so bad he quit the league. He wanted to give me the lead.
No.
Oh, I'm lying?
You trying to create a narrative there. I lost to Baj.
After I gave you the beat. Listen.
It was like 4 weeks after
our game. I served you up and Baj, he hit you out of there.
It was you had nothing to do with that. But my shellacking of you on the Big Homies Network is what led. We talking about what led to.
Ain't nothing led to that.
The Sanction Boys. You didn't want to join me in the booth. You wasn't responding to my DMs. Okay, I was blocked for a couple weeks. I was like, damn, I can't even send my boy a message. That's my guy.
Okay, we lying. That's what we doing.
I said my guy blocked me. I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? I was hurt. I was hurt that, you know what I'm saying, you was scuffed up on the ground like that. And I tried to help you up and you smacked my hand away.
Hey, man, listen, I'm a sore loser. So
ain't nobody sore of a loser than I am.
Listen, I'm petty when I lose. I'm going to just tell y'all that right now. I'm petty. Like, I be sitting there steaming for a couple minutes, man. My wife be like, Ryan, what's wrong? I'll be like, I go in there and be like, nah, I stink at this game. I don't even know why I play it.
Yeah, my wife asked me why I still play all the long because it seems like she only around when I lose. What are you doing?
Yeah, like they come in, a knock on the door.
Oh, what you losing?
yeah. What you think?
What you mean? What I'm losing? You like I got way more wins than I do losses, and you sit here talking about what I'm losing. Get out of here. Yeah. Don't be supportive.
Nah, they ain't supportive.
So man, I got any. I'm gonna get you out of here, man, and we're gonna go ahead and Ryan, what's wrong? yo, this boy be trolling you, man. What's up with him, man?
Man, he my son, man. You know what I mean? Leave my son alone, man.
Baj, now I know Baj now. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get you out of here, man. Do you have anything that you want to say to the league? You want to put us on notice or
nah, I ain't putting no notice. I stink. That's what y'all need to know. I stink. Listen. Them days of me talking shit is over with, man.
I mean, you came in hot at the beginning of the year, man.
Oh yeah, I was talking big shit. But nah. Until I get rid of Reggie.
For the people that don't know, Reggie Watson is Deshaun Watson. We call him Reggie because he has normal development, so regular.
He's Reggie. He's Reggie.
Yeah.
But I do want to put the league on notice, man. If y'all play Henny Briggs, y'all probably gonna lose. If y'all play the Henny,
if I was playing somebody right now, I'm telling you, I believe
it. Now that Briggs will win the bowl. Henny Briggs. The Reggie Briggs is trash. But Hendall Briggs, that boy ain't the best way. He talk shit and beat you in mad. Off the Henny.
I'm off the Japanese whiskey tonight, but I'm telling you, man, like I don't even get it, man. Like it's because I don't care. I'll be overthinking it. I go back to this freaking game I lost to Undisputed. And it's literally just like I pressed the wrong button, and then it was just like everything downhill, man.
Bruh, I probably do need to go real quick, but I fumble at least. I fumble once a game. Somebody get that, and then somebody at least get one kickoff return versus me.
Damn.
So
how the biggest thing that we talk about, and I know you're gonna get out of here. The biggest thing we talk about is drops. How do drops affect your game?
I mean, listen, watch some of my games, man. I had Reggie throw it outside. Like I had a a crossing route. His feet was planted. The man threw it out of bounds. At that moment, it was over with.
Reggie out there inaccurate as fuck.
I think they got something against him, man. I think whoever developed the developer was they put a code on
Put the
Watson or
hex on
something.
him. They put the hex on him.
They did something.
Yo, man, I do appreciate you sliding through, man. It was a must that we get you on here. And yeah, Baj, man, no 2-minute drill this week because we went long with him. And the homie AC ain't here. I would have loved for him to be here for you with this, the Smitty legendary GOAT talk. I talk a lot of trash to you, my brother, man, but you're a staple in the league. You one of the people that keep the energy great in the league. You know what I'm saying? As far as like your trash talk, your energy, like you bring it every single week, every season. Like I know you be ready to get up out of here because it ain't going your way because you petty. But you know what I'm saying? When you on, you on. You know what I'm saying? You one of the best guys. You one of the, I mean, you go to the Leather Helmets Hall of Fame. Your name is littered in that thing. You know what I'm saying? So
Appreciate it, man.
you already established. You already locked in. You know what I'm saying? You a dude over here. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely appreciate you, my brother.
I appreciate you, man, for having me on the show finally.
Yeah, for sure. I try to get everybody on here, man, but cats be busy, man. It's Friday night. You know what I'm saying? It's a terrible time to record.
Definitely, but it is what it is, though, man.
We may adjust it in the future. We'll see what happens. But right now, we Friday, man. So, with that being said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get you out of here, man. Thanks for sliding through, man. You got anything you want to end us off with?
Nah, man, I appreciate it, though, man. But like I said, man, until I get rid of Reggie and Garrett, y'all, pray for your boy, man. It ain't looking good for that team right now.
I feel it, man. Just read that before you get out of here, man.
Still scared of. I see. That's what I'm saying, man. We be out here just lying, man. Just lying. This man beat me. Listen, he beat me once, and I still gotta hear about this for 5 years, man.
Yo, all right, bro. I'm gonna get my man out of here, man. Y'all go make my man go crazy. Yo, parting shots for me tonight, man. Great comeback show. Shout out to Smitty for sliding through. Playoffs, man. Playoffs is right around the corner for Leather Helmets, man. We will be back at it next week, Friday. Hopefully, I got the boy AC back. I don't know who my guests will be for next Friday, but I look forward to whoever joins us for next Friday. Maybe the big dog Richie Rich makes an appearance, or Drex makes an appearance. We throwing it out there for you guys, man. Anybody can join, and don't forget, I showed that hoodie. Let's get on that. Let's get on the website, man. On the Instagram at Love at War _BHS. It's a movement. You know what I'm saying? We are, we taking things by storm. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Parting shots for the week. Go Cowboys. Eagles stink. Giants stink. Commanders are terrible. Go Cowboys. Shout out to Smitty for swinging through for the night. Shout out to everybody who was active in the chat tonight. I really, really appreciate it, man. You guys were awesome tonight. You kept me going. I was dolo, so I was kind of like, the hardest thing about this thing is just talking and just like keeping things going and stuff. Like even with topics, just like being able to talk. So when you guys interact, it makes things so much easier, and I really, really appreciate that. So thanks for doing that for me. You make this thing a lot easier for me, man. So I do appreciate that. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to the league. Shout out to the activity, man. We going crazy. Messi, you ball late. Shout out to the activity in the league. Shout out to that banner I put out for Messi. He didn't even appreciate my banner. All them laughing emojis and stuff like that, man. I try to show my boy some love. And I got nothing but laughing emojis, man. So shout out to that banner, man. That banner was fire, in my opinion, So we're gonna roll with that. And with that, dog, I'm out, man. I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm gonna go enjoy my Friday night, man. Sit with the wife on the couch, watch some TV, do my thing. And you guys enjoy your night, man. Again, I appreciate you guys. You always show love. You always around. You guys are the reason why I carve out this time at night to go ahead and knock this thing out. So thank you, thank you, thank you. One, we out.